worst casting choice ever, I think.
I'm still convinced that the first movie was all in his mind.
The second one, I won't watch it. I'll watch it on TNT.
I just tell you guys all the time, it's funny that my brother teased me that entire movie that we were watching a musical, and then the sequel is a musical. I'm like, God, they did not help my case at all.
The irony.
There's no way I'd get him to go see that movie. I guarantee you that.
Tell him it's not a musical, and then he'll go.
Yeah.
The Collector, congratulations, you are the first one. Hey, Paige, I got at least $1, but I don't get the other two. Hopefully, I'll cancel the transaction. Yeah, I would either message PayPal and cancel it. I would talk to Mezco first and see if they could do it. I was trying to figure out. Yeah, so was I. Happy Doc Day. Yes. I hope it. It seems like everyone's happy today about that. Smooth as silk. Exactly. But nobody will say anything about that. I did see a bunch of people in the group actually say, yeah, today was good, blah, 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 blah. Dude, they did a good job today, man. Boba, good to see, bro. Husky. It said, shout out to Joey for being my tag team partner today. Hot tagging. I was busy and he was like, how can I help you? He did, man. He saved me a couple times. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to get all this shit I want done. And this was good. But it's great to see everybody tonight. Thank you guys for stopping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's that. Okay. All right, let's get this started. Daddy's got some stuff to do tonight. And there's so much great stuff to talk about. Let's add this really quick. Show it.
It's not done yet. I only got the bumper on so far.
I think that should be good, right? Yeah,
okay.
Here we go. It looks good, though. All right, let's start. Here we go. All right. It's supposed to be the slap, then, like LeBron thing. So, Right. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode 182 of the Hangout, where we give you positive insight into water collecting in a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere. I say we because I'm joined by two men. One man that says you could never have enough Frenchies. The other man saw his opportunity to cash in his money in the bank briefcase to take advantage of your comic chief.
Yes, sir.
While I was distracted, ending the streak. And the other one decided to hack and slash and mutilate his stuff. I'll let you guys figure out who is who. Thank you guys for joining us. Please welcome, of course, Mr. Michael, Cory, Mr. Cory Christopher, a.k.a. the two Corys. Yay!
Hello.
It's not the insulting clap. It's not the... When he got in a meeting, he used to always do that. Like, you know how they give out awards and shit in the office? He's like, yeah, performer of the month is blah, blah, blah. And this guy would be in the back, like... I'm like, what an asshole, bro. Like, wait till he does it. Yeah, the Dundies. Oh, man. So, good to see you guys. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling? Good?
Great.
Good. Solid day. Solid out.
Very solid day. Lasted as long as today's knock. Yeah, that was actually pretty good, though, man. To see that was. All right, gentlemen. All right. You guys ready to make content for the rest of the world?
I know they are.
Now, a little bit of a mess up on the graphic. Tonight, I was going to call it Rumble in the Bronx, but I changed it to Rumble in the Kitchen. I just didn't put it on there.
Like the arcade.
Well, it was early. It was an early development. But I'm like, I can't say Rumble in the Bronx when the Javits Center's in, Hell's Kitchen. So.
Oh, man.
R. Kelly has a kitchen song, doesn't he?
What happened? I didn't hear.
R. Kelly, he has a kitchen song, doesn't he? Something
Oh
about
yeah, he does. Yeah.
DC in the
Oh,
kitchen.
honestly, yeah. You want to get canceled real quick?
Yeah. We only hit 5 minutes. He's already starting it.
It's been a while since he's been suspended.
Last week.
was-
Last week we used the hurricane excuse for Sorry.
There's Mezco, or there's
Like,
her.
what hurricane? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I switched it around with not Rumble in the Bronx. It's a little bit geographically lazy. So we'll call it Rumble in the Kitchen. Because there's lots of New York stuff happening tonight. I don't want somebody from New York to be like, yeah, you don't know the place around here. Like, nobody talks like gigs.
Cory.
Yeah. Alternate title for this episode was going to be, what was it? Lost in the Void.
Oh, nice.
But, yeah, I was really excited about it. We'll move that to next week. But that's going to be a good conversation. So
Are you saying there's going to be drops next week, Paige?
I did not say that. Don't put that on. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Paige said it first.
No, don't do that.
Time stamp it.
Oh, you give me trouble, man. But yeah, Lost in the Void. I'll save the premise for that show a little bit later. But it's good, man. It'll give me some time to work on it. But tonight is Rumble in the Kitchen. Top cons for tonight. Try to keep it light. So, what did you say, CC? 3 hours show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
A little light for us.
so tonight we'll talk about Legions, Legends, and of course Mezco. But first, a little show foreplay. Are you ready? Cryptocurrency. Is it insulting if I read this? Like people can see it?
No. Is it another McFarlane release?
No, we'll get to that later though. Cryptocurrency. Boom.
Oh.
Turns out, yes, a superpowered dog will be making his first live action movie debut. Does this make you more excited for this movie now? I'm worried about this movie now, man. I'm really worried. It started off okay, and then like you just start seeing certain things. No worries. I'm really worried now. Like, I like James Gunn. I'm just, concerned. We'll move on. You're my boy, Blue. Oh, this is a video.
Oh boy.
That I have to show. Is it? Yeah. Did you guys see this? Kentucky will debut their first ever LED video floor screen. I have this.
These niggas talking out of their neck.
Oh, don't. You can't start out like that.
Oh boy.
So I was amazed when I first started watching this. So like when the first startup of this, I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. But then I had a couple of what ifs about this. So hear me out. So what if you're in the fourth quarter with 1 second left on the clock and you're on the opposing team and you're shooting free throws and they decide to do one of those like boot up flashes on you right when you're shooting?
Wet out the court like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or, it's like, you're like, oh crap, and you shoot.
Technical error.
So you get the shot back? What if you're shooting a 3-pointer and all of a sudden it goes blank or something like that? Or they call it, hey, man, your foot was on the line. You're like, no, it wasn't. But they just kind of move it incrementally,
Yeah.
I like the idea for advertisements. Like during halftime, they'll show it up. But
Maybe not.
Yeah, think about this. This worries me, man. It's a little weird.
The problem is there's not enough money in sports right now. Like, what are we trying to get out of this thing? Is this for more NIL money? Is that what this is for?
I don't know. This is the LED. I know they have those TVs that are like, they don't break. You ever seen those guys? They take hammers to them and actually break them.
Didn't they experiment with something similar to this when they were playing in the bubble in the NBA?
I think so. It was something. It's just like I was watching this and I go, man, there's just a bunch of stuff that I can just see going wrong. You know, you're shooting that 3 critical, and you're shooting it, and they're like, no, you weren't behind the line. Yeah, I was. And they go back to the replay because you know when you're recording stuff on the screen, sometimes it doesn't go right.
Yeah.
It's probably a little bit too much thought into it, but do you guys want to see this or not?
I just love to know how much money they're spending. The stuff that we spend money on, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
It is, yeah.
Somebody's ticket sales just went up.
Tuition went up.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm paying for that LED screen that you guys are putting up.
Sports and athletics fees that are tacked onto your tuition, the bottom line there.
Mm-hmm. Memories and moments. Oh, God. I'm thinking after this segment, we don't do this anymore. Because have you noticed the body count keeps going up every week when we do this?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
It's becoming like the Grammys every week where we have like a long play out like those, or not Grammys, but the Oscars. Those we love.
God, man. Yeah. Professor, what's her name? McGonagall? Was that? McGonagall or something like that? She passed away. Dame Maggie Smith. She passed away. 89. Oh, gosh, man. Whistler.
Yeah.
Passed away. Chris Christopherson. No Man Flies in the House of Matumbo. I saw a really funny clip with him. They were talking. He was on the show, and they go, hey, man, how was it when Mike dunked on you? And he's like, oh, man, I don't want to hear about this no more. He's like, what? He's like, Michael Jordan. It's a horrible Dikembe impression. He said, Michael Jordan dunked on me one time in 7 years. And he goes, and you guys act like. He goes, it took him 7 years to do it. And then they were showing all these highlights of him blocking Jordan. And I go, I don't remember all that. And he goes, yeah. He goes, go to the tape, check the tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Mutombo passed away. And then this one, I was like, wow. Good times, Johnny Amos. And of course, you guys probably remember him from My Buns Have No Seeds. This picture, let it set in.
Yeah.
Wow. Favorite memory of any of these individuals? I think it's good if we honor them a little bit.
Oh, we left Pete Rose out too.
Yeah, I did. I apologize.
We left him out like they did the Hall of Fame page. I'm
Oh, see, you get me. You understand.
No.
And I knew you would pick up on it. The show's very advanced.
He'll get recognized posthumously.
Yeah. I still think they'll put him in the Hall of Fame. I know CC doesn't agree, but I think they will.
I think it's just wrong.
For him not to be in the Hall of Fame, or for him to be in the Hall of Fame?
For him to get put in after he dies. You had all this time to do it while he was alive. You know what I mean? Now you're going to do it to kind of clear your own conscience. No, live with it now.
Isn't he
live with it.
Isn't he in the WWF Hall of Fame or WWE or whatever they call it now?
Something like that. I know somebody's probably tuning in right now and going, what? King Joffrey Joffer is not in the Hall of Fame? Oh, yeah. Oh, I appreciate you, Lou. Thank you, man. Thank you. Rose shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Is that because of the scandal or just because of his numbers?
Should Jose Canseco be in the Hall of Fame?
Should Barry Bonds?
Jose Canseco.
A-Rod.
Yeah.
I told myself not to get wrapped up in sports too much. A whole
Tigers.
world. This, I hope that I put the link in here. All right. Yeah. So I saw this. Right now, Aladdin is getting very pissed off. Look at this. How do I turn it down? This guy jumped on a carpet and flew it like the Batwing.
That's a brave man right there.
Yeah.
Is that from TikTok or is that?
Yeah, I think it was. It was on Facebook when I found it. But
That's awesome.
yeah, this guy's gonna come in super in Jasmine.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you even think of this?
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? It's probably like a drunk dare. Like, you know what? I dare you to do that on a carpet. I'll do it. And look at him. It wasn't like God, those guys get so close to the mountains. Oh, God, that is ridiculous, bro.
Green screen.
You think so? It's like one of those things like,
Green
it's
screen,
all,
drone. Yeah.
yeah. I'll give it to this guy. Very crazy. Note to self, don't do videos.
I want to see how he landed it.
I don't know if he did.
It's the last he's ever seen.
Yeah. Well, let's get to toy news because that's what everyone's here for, and there's quite a bit of people in here. So, top cons. Da, 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 da. Please remember, just because we don't get to your favorite story or your favorite line, it doesn't mean that we don't care or we don't think that the toy line's cool. It's just there's a limited amount of time, and we usually run about 2 or 3 hours, and so we'll save that for the all-star 24-hour show that I'm going to do one day.
You should do that one.
I am. The streak continues. We don't really, I guess the consensus is none of us really like McFarlane that much, or we don't mess with it that much. But just to let you know, the streak continues. Here's all the stuff he did. Boom. Moving on. See how quick that second? Most of that stuff was, like, did you see this? I think I went back. There was like another screen roll after this, but he had all of this stuff this week.
Crazy.
He did like a Shrek release too. I saw that, like Shrek and the Dragon.
Yeah, I just after a while I was like, you know what? There's really no point in keeping track of this because he puts out like 7 or 8 figures. Like,
yeah.
But I miss. We just did the Decapod and Doc Knock giveaway. Just kidding. You didn't miss much. Just talking about some foreplay.
Page
Passion fruit. I lost my streak this week. I'm hurt, man. You cashed in on me. Got me. Well played, CC. Well played. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw this. So in the Legions group, I'm paraphrasing, but in the Legion group, I saw a pretty interesting post. A guy mentioned that he was collecting, and I guess he missed a drop or something like that. And then he said that he was looking around, kind of looking at his collection and kind of thinking about, you know, why am I doing this? And questioning, you know, if it's just joy or just collecting. Did you guys see that post?
Yeah.
You did or no?
I'm pretty sure I did.
I don't think I did.
Man,
That was the guy talking about he had so much stuff he hadn't had time to open, right? That guy?
exactly.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it a couple times. But really briefly, what are some things that you guys do to kind of set yourself up or prevent it from happening? Because, Cece, I know that, and you give me the pineapples. Pineapples, your face. There we go. Because I know you guys, like right now, like Cece's opening stuff right now. Is there something that you guys do to kind of prevent that so it doesn't feel like it's overwhelming? You're just like wasting money?
Well, I've definitely gotten far, far more selective, even though I did backslide quite a bit, thanks to you guys.
You're welcome.
I was doing really, really good. But like I did a pretty good job of just kind of like setting limits and like you look, I've never tried to be a completionist with a lot of this stuff. I started off with the Black Series that way, and that got crazy. You know, that kind of really fixed that problem for me. But I really set pretty hard limits, and then I just stick to it. You know what I mean? Like that Dick Tracy set, I really kind of wanted to pick that set up, but I didn't go do it.
You're backtracking classifieds now. So.
Yeah, I'm backtracking classifieds now. Crazy. You know, the line that I'm not collecting.
I like to get CC to buy stuff. That's how I save money.
That's how I vicariously live through.
Thank you so much.
Like, you know what? CC hasn't bought anything in a while. Let me show him this. Or I'll send him something. Next thing you know, he's in deep.
Let me
Yeah,
send
Carl.
that Steve Sakai link back to you again.
Carl said the ideal way to deal with the issue is to free up your older stash, sales, giveaways, and trades, and then being selective. Yeah, I think everybody hits that wall eventually, and you just kind of look. I did that this week. I'm working on something right now, and I'm moving stuff, but there was stuff that I have in the studio where I was like, I want to open this stuff, so I'll leave it here. And then I'm trying to do this, and I'm like, oh, what are these damn boxes? Oh, it's this thing. Yeah, I forgot about that. Why is this damn box in the way? Oh yeah, never mind.
I know where you can get rid of one of those his tanks. I'll send you his address. I'll send you his address. It's up in Michigan.
CC probably wants one, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
That's the last thing I need. It's the last thing I need.
Yeah, you don't need it, but you want it.
I don't collect classifieds. I don't know what you guys don't understand.
Okay.
I'm completely out. I'm completely out on the classified line. Completely out.
Oh, okay.
I like to just get stuff that really appeals to me lately, or like.
I'm completely out of the classified line. Completely out. There's no classified right
there. Yeah.
Try to undersell some stuff to Sawyer to get out of it a little bit more. Like, look at that. It's just kind of lame. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think you do. You got to kind of like pare some stuff down, and I think next year I'm gonna make the jump and limit myself to like, because everything is like 2. I'll make the jump next year and say, I'll just be 1 or army build, or if it's army builder, but it just comes to a point where you're just like, dude, I don't have time to open this. I got Duke the other day. It's sitting on the table because I just haven't had time. I'm like, damn it, man. So I base what I buy my items I have held on over time. I'm strictly Mezco now. Yay! Welcome to the dark side.
Does he get page books for that?
Yeah, he does. Boom! There you go. I just sent you 112 page pesos.
Some Cory Nichols going.
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting. There's other facets to that conversation too, like the whole missing 1 drop and then quitting the line. But we've talked about that. We don't need to beat that to death.
Yeah.
Perspective. I saw this. I know companies don't like to pull the curtain back too far, but this was from Mythic Legends, and this is the Frankenstein. That is currently still available, you said, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So if you're still wanting that, you can have that, especially with Doc Knock. It just came out. You see that cross branding I just did?
That's enabling, Paige.
I'm not. I'm helping.
I think those 2 would go pretty well together.
I do too, the accessories and everything. But
monsters just needs more monsters.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the figure. Thank you, CC. Let me make a note. 1 Frankenstein by tonight. Got it. But yeah, this is pretty cool, man. When I saw this, like I said, I know companies don't like to push that. Is that a Tesla or one of those trucks? Okay. It's like, have you seen those cyber trucks? Oh wow, it looks weird. I saw a skateboard jump on one. It's crazy, dude. He did it too. I was like, wow, ballsy. But yeah, it's cool that they show this because I've seen, like, how everybody's posting stuff about, oh, where's my stuff? How come it hasn't shipped? Well, this is why. This is why. Like, seriously, look at all this stuff. Hey, I ordered 2 of these. I know mine's in one of these boxes. Can you do me a favor and ship it to me right now? Sure thing. Let me just get through all these for you, buddy.
No screen.
This is cool. I think it gives more of like a sense of, what's going on. Obviously, they got to take each one of these out. They got to pack them individually.
Probably I don't see a screen page.
Oh, did I mess it up? Oh, dang it. Do I need to rewind and do the joke again?
The man in a chair.
Yeah, I'll rewind and do the joke again. Why Jim Cornette on here? Oh, God. Legions doesn't like me.
Yeah.
They just sabotaged. They didn't do that. Zucky. It was Zucky.
Right, this guy's badass.
Which one? The one guy?
Skullman, yeah. Doc Knock version 0.5.
Well, again, here you go. See all these
Wow.
boxes and stuff? Yeah. Rewinding the joke. So you know how somebody's like, oh yeah, blah, 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 where's my thing? Well, here it is. This is where your order's at. Matter of fact, your order is back here.
Yeah, that's
Right
where mine
map.
is. I've had a label for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but obviously you can see
It'll
this.
come. It's gonna come. Like those guys are busy.
Yeah. So you can see all of these boxes. They're taking them out, individually wrapping them, probably QCing some of this stuff, you know. And obviously, this is I'm not saying this is everybody that works there, but this looks like it's a skeleton crew. No offense to them, but you know, they only have a few people doing this. And I know somebody's like, "Ooh, we'll hire more people." Okay, well, are you going to be cool with the additional cost to yourself to hire 5 or more people to do this? So yeah,
I mean, I don't know why they really need days off, do they? I mean,
I think they should be doing it 24 hours a day.
I would imagine. I mean, just until everything's shipped. I mean, I don't think that's too much to ask. I mean,
You don't?
it's, you know,
Yeah,
we're talking about
That's
toys
a-
here.
I know.
I mean, for Christ's sake, doctors work 16-hour shifts.
You know, that's why I call this segment perspective, because you've given me a brand new perspective. This guy's having fun though. Whee!
Paige, is your box right there at the bottom.
I didn't order yet, so this guy did this before I ordered. But I think, you know, CC, you're all right. I think that they should work 24 hours a day, so my package can come and sit on the table for 4 days.
Yeah.
They need to get Kevin.
Problem solved. I don't understand.
Yeah. Give these guys some credit, man. Give these guys some credit. Just be patient. You can see all this stuff. Are these all Frankenstein? Holy crap.
Mhm.
Frankenstein. That's where your QC issue is. Frankenstein. I am glad he's having fun though. Because
Where's
it's
my
gotta
log?
it's gotta be monotonous doing that, you know? Those are all Frankenstein boxes. Yeah. You guys need to chill, seriously. It all started with a tweet. Our buddy Dan Yoon. Shout out to Dan Yoon. So he put out this tweet. He said, new pre-orders for a little bit, but that means something coming to New York Comic Con. Maybe a second chance on something. Save that bread and bacon and cheddar. You guys saw this. What'd you think?
They're going to do that revenge car.
Lago's here.
HasLab or not. Let it go.
So
think
you'd be okay with them doing it?
They're going to release add-ons for the Ramen Racer. They're going to flip the script. they're going to sell upgrades for the Ramen Racer. They're tired of ramen stealing their stuff. They're gonna,
Wow, that's a slap to the
swing
face. Can you imagine that?
HasLab Sentinel in animated series colors. X-Men 97 colors. Re-release.
Yeah. Lago, good to see you, man. Good to see everybody. Well, I saw this.
Why did they say save your bread, though? Doesn't that kind of make you think it is going to be something big, though?
Yeah. So for anybody who's not familiar with this, I don't know how you cannot be. They had the HasLab. What was the Engine of Vengeance?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people are kind of kicking themselves now in hindsight. I mean, they could have had this car, but just didn't get funded. Everybody cheered and everything, and then Ramen swooped in and probably sold as many as this would have, you know, just to get funded. But everybody took a stance on this. This was $349. You got all these items. So I don't know. Could you put that up at the con and sell that? You'd be carrying around this big ass box. But a majority of the people are saying that it is going to be this Engine of Vengeance. I I wondered if they were just gonna do the figure, maybe.
Robbie.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't think that would warrant the Savior bacon cheddar reference for just a figure.
Hear me out. So they have the figure, and you're like, okay, maybe it's not as enticing as the Engine of Vengeance, because you can't go back on it, right? They said that those projects were going to be dream projects, and if they don't fund, they're not coming back, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of like shoehorned yourself into it. I backed it. I didn't care. I was like, I'll buy this. This looks cool to me. To me, it looked cool, you know. So I was thinking, maybe if they didn't do this, but what if you had? This is everything. See, this looks so cool. But there's your figure, right?
Mhm.
What if you did some kind of 2-pack like with this? Because everybody was wanting Mephisto, right?
Well, is what do you do? Because you have the other they released Danny Ketch and Johnny Blaze with their motorcycles. Hey, good ride. With,
yeah, I don't. No, I'm not. And yeah, that's another thing too. How does Ramen feel about it? It's kind of, or is it too late? Because Ramen already put it out. They have 2 other versions now of it. 3 total.
We're do a
right?
second batch though, right?
Yeah, they're doing that Mad Max kind of car.
And they're doing another black one.
Yeah, the metal black, and they're doing another, just a straight Vengeance version. But we did get this cool skull when we backed up Robin Racer.
I haven't even opened it.
I'm not surprised.
It's sitting in the pile, bro. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So do you think that they would do this? You think that they would do this as a convention exclusive? Make a few?
Yeah.
And then sell it?
Yeah.
The car. Would you buy it if it was there?
I mean, maybe this is just kind of a test thing, just to see, you know what I mean, if they can do it.
So if you were there and they had this, would you buy this? Especially since you have the Ramen Racer.
No. I have the Ramen Racer already.
Didn't they first display it? Yes, I think was it there or was it the San Diego? No, it was New York. Yeah, it was New York, and they showed it. I thought that's what would win everybody over when they actually showed it in person. Yeah. So, I mean, there's guys in chat like Lago and Henrock. I know Henrock has the engine has the Ramen Racer. Would you guys, if they said this was available at the convention, would you get it? I mean, it's no white pedo van or anything like that, PDF van, but everything is spotty. All right, we'll be here. And then it would be $350. I don't know. Not for the OG price of $350. 2012, I was there. It looked great in person. Yeah, see, I don't know. That'd be kind of a hard call, especially if you already have ramen. But I'm wondering if it's going to be this or if it will be the figure and then they 2-pack it in there with this. You know? It just seems like they put a lot of work in that stuff and just say, yeah, we're not doing it. 175 and then that's some stiff competition. But, things to make you say, Gridiron Boys, you ready for this? My transition stopped on this one. So, it seems like Savage Crucible is getting into the collegiate arena. Get it? With Harbinger Studios, they're going to come out with a new college football line. Now, this is the first collegiate football action figure, I guess, ever made, right? Pre-orders are open for this right now. There's 3 players from Alabama. Roll Tide. There's there's this guy. Obviously, this guy is, what's his name? I don't even remember his name.
Malachi something, wasn't it?
Moore or something? Malachi Moore, right? Well, okay, so he's got it. He's got his own figure, and then they have number 13 and then number 18. So it's kind of like this NCAA kind of thing, EA Sports. They're $40 each. They're $40 each. I'm not banging on the price, but when I started thinking about it, wheels started turning on this. So, what is college? Isn't it? It's 11 players, right? Offense, defense, 11 and 11, right? Or no?
Yeah.
So that's 22. But if you had your team, that's 11 figures. If they were $40 each, I don't know if they're going to make O linemen and everybody else, but receivers, that's $440. And then if you buy offense and defense, it's $880. I was thinking about that, but I guess you would just do key players, right? Really?
I mean, it's kind of, maybe this is just me. Maybe I don't know enough about Alabama, I guess. But when you come up with a line called Collegiate Legends, and then the 3 guys they show, I have no idea who they are. I don't know. It's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. Yeah. It just seems it's weird. It's weird.
What do you think about the concept? Like,
Are they officially licensed figures?
Yes.
So it has NCAA license?
I think when I looked at it, I went to the Instagram and they had a letter, I guess, to the NCAA or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if this is a slow rollout. I want to follow it just for that because I like the concept because it's something that hasn't been done. And the figures, they look really good. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you know how, with, remember how we were talking about with, I know that the jerseys can't be cloth or anything, but, does he have, I know this is a prototype. Wait till you see it in hand. Do they have ab crunches or anything like that? Not like you really need it, right?
Oh, that'd be.
Yeah, you need an ab crunch for a football player.
Like just getting tackled or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make a good picture with it.
Yeah, can you if you got speared or something? Yeah, I think it's very ambitious, and hopefully it doesn't go the route of starting lineup. But this looks pretty cool. It doesn't look like there's an ab crunch or anything like that. But again, maybe this is an early sample. And then the collegiate stuff, I don't know if they're trying to get the names so they can actually include the players' names.
That would be hard.
Yeah, because you got to go to each one. So college athletes, do they get residuals if they're doing this now? You put your name on it, or does the NCAA? A lot of questions.
College athletes get the money now. Name, image, likeness.
That's a new rule. How does it pertain to players from 2020, 2019?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Brady.
To CC's point, when you say legends, that's what I thought. Initially, I was like, oh, they're going to have like Reggie Bush or,
Woodson.
Charles Woodson.
Yeah, Woody. Oh, God. Yeah. That would be great.
Wheatley. Tumunga Biaka Batuka.
The Rock.
Yeah. Miami's got the camouflage pants on for the game.
Yeah, Ken Dorsey. You can have a bunch of people, man.
Yeah.
That's what I like about the idea. I just wondering how far it would go. I don't know, is this something that would interest you? Would you jump on this if let's say they did your favorite team? Would you be in on this?
Yeah, I mean, if they had some Michigan players that were, Tom Brady. They did a Tom Brady in Michigan colors. That'd probably be an instant buy.
Let me start that.
But I don't know. I guess I'm just a little concerned when you roll out a line and you've got one team and 3 players that I don't know anything about.
Yeah, I think it's just starting. I think they're
risky move, Cotton.
Yeah, they're kind of ironing stuff out, and their pre-orders up for these 3. Maybe they're trying to get because did they have his name on? Yeah, they do. So
that one though.
Yeah, but I don't know what the NCAA regulations or rules with that, and do these players get a cut? I remember I was reading an article the other day saying that they were going to start paying players. So maybe now you got to work through that. You got to do these. There's a lot of questions with this. And I like it because it's ambitious, and nobody has done it, so it's outside the box. But I'm wondering how successful it'll be.
What's his name from Barstool said he's going to put up Portnoy $1 million to $3 million a year to get a Michigan quarterback.
Jesus.
The portal system. equipment.
Fighting figures. The problem is the roster.
So Malachi Moore is a 23-year-old strong safety for the Alabama Crimson Tide. So he's a current player.
Oh, I thought he was a receiver. Shows how much I watch college.
He's safety, current player.
Wow, millions. Can you imagine you're a millionaire
Get the
already
team
before you even get to the NFL?
Oh, yeah.
and Hernandez duo from University of Florida.
Ouch. It's not too soon, I don't think, right? Obi, I did not forget about your question. I started, and we're going to talk about that when we get to the New York segment. Ghosted.
Mm-mm.
Did I put this in here? You know what? No, I know I did, but I'm thinking about the screenshots or something like that. We'll skip that one. Fourth quarter crunch. All right, congratulations, Hangout members. This is your first look at the new Q4 estimated release dates. Screenshot.
Woo, it's loaded.
Yeah. I did add this at the end. This question mark, obviously, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but that's going to be something else because it looks like it will be. I'll give you the reasons why. But yeah, and some of these are out of the dates. Obviously, the top row, those are still the same release dates that they had originally. They haven't changed it, which is a good thing because maybe those releases are coming in, maybe not with the strike. But these are the ones that are kind of out of the loop and we should be getting. And make sure you note some of the prices on this because all of this stuff, when you start counting these two in here, that stuff adds up. So this is a visual representation for you to see if you have any of these things so you can kind of get mentally and financially prepared because we all know Christmas is coming up and your family expects gifts.
You're allowed to re-gift though, right? You can always just give them something, one of these pre-orders you got coming in.
I do it to Ann all the time.
Yeah.
She never knows. Where are we at here? Yeah,
what are you looking forward to most on that list?
What am I? Ooh. Man, there's a couple. Doc Knock kind of snuck in here. Oh God, I handled all these too. Out of all of them, Joker. Honestly, Joker. He was a lot of fun to play with, man. He's got a lot of accessories. The tailoring on him was really good. For the prototype I played with. It was really cool, man.
Yeah.
Nice surprise. I think people are really going to like this one. What are you looking forward to?
Definitely Joker for me. I love the Golden Age stuff, so I'm really looking forward to that one.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ian. Hey, what about you, MC?
Indy.
Yeah, I got it.
Professor Jones.
Yeah, I think we both hoarded those figures just for that. I needed to get that one guy from the Last Crusade though. But yeah, here you go. Please don't worry, I'm gonna put this up tomorrow. I waited a little bit trying to see if if this would pop up anywhere. I didn't see it. I had it in the can for a little bit, so tomorrow I'll put this up, but you guys get a little sneak peek tonight. Lots of stuff. Lots of good stuff. Oh, shit. Have you guys heard about the port strikes? Is this news to you guys?
Mm-mm.
Been hearing about it.
Yeah. In summary, workers at the ports are striking currently. They are wanting better pay. Remember, I'm summarizing this. They want better pay and they want automation protection because I guess people haven't figured out that Skynet is trying to take over everything and they're going to take everyone's jobs. And these guys don't want that to happen. I don't want it to happen. So that's pretty much what I do. So I started reading up on this, and right now, because they don't want to scare people, I think the impact they said was mainly like on food.
Yeah. I heard somebody say chocolate, booze, and bananas.
Yes.
Which I thought was just a hilarious combination. It was chocolate, booze, and bananas.
Yeah.
So if you're hooked on any of those three, stock up now.
Was it Fife is about to be able to save a shipping center? Yeah, pretty much, because they're the ones that'll be over there, right? That's the only port that looks like it's open right now. Obviously, you can. Paige, that's where the grading was. That's the slide that I was looking for. But anyway, fire that tech guy. Yeah, all of these ports looks like they're all on strike. I think we're in day 2 of it right now. We're out there helping them. But I think, what did they say? Roughly 46% of the imports into the U.S. and 37% of the imports are conveyed through water. So these immediate disruptions that's happening right now, I think it's supposed to cripple the country within 2 weeks. So if you have a 3 to 5 day strike and it takes 2 weeks, it's going to take them till the end of January to clear all that backlog. I'm bringing this up because we're talking about bananas, but obviously this is going to impact a lot of stuff. So those things that I did show you earlier, maybe push back a little bit longer, which to me, to be honest with you, is not a bad thing.
Especially
especially the what? I'm sorry?
Second one, the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
You don't want that to hit fourth quarter. That's
Yeah. Internet solidarity with the poor. Yeah. I think I was reading up on the wage too. I think you can start out pretty decent. It's like 20, 30, and then I think the highest you can move up is like $40. But I don't know what their work conditions are. I don't know if they're working them 16 hours a day or whatever it is. It's happening all over the world for automation at ports. Yeah. This is just so backlog.
I think I was telling you guys, I read that the workers are looking to get $5 a year over the next 5 years, 6 years, something like that, whatever it is, an hour. And the union, or the owners were looking to pay $3. That was their offer. And they're close. In the previous strike in 76 where there was a work stoppage, said it was 80 cents an hour is what they agreed on, which is equivalent to $4 an hour by today's inflation rate. So right in the middle is, so I think it's doable. They can meet quick. So I would think they're only off by, I know that's a lot of money in the long term when you're talking all the employees and stuff, but they're close.
I think the automation part is going to be big.
Yeah.
Because it's almost going to be one of those things where it's almost inevitable, right? I can't really think of too many businesses out there that aren't looking for ways to automate and eliminate jobs. That's the scary part about this stuff, man.
I think they're trying to push it so fast. I went into what was it? What was Publix? Oh, I went into Publix, and you know how they have their self-serve stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And usually there's 2 cubbies with 4 of them in there. One of them was shut down, and one of the machines was broke, and they had the other person. So there's only 3 of them there. And then Walmart, they ripped out all of theirs at my Walmart. So it's all humans, which I like. I don't.
Yeah, I think people were stealing too much from Walmart.
Yeah, because
why you're walking out the TV.
Yeah, I don't get it. It takes I don't know. I'd like to, if I have a problem, I like to talk to a human. I don't like phone trees and stuff like that. If it's taking me longer to get through the tree than it is for you to solve the problem, I don't know. There's something weird about that. And I'd rather, how you got to look up some stuff? I know it's lazy, but you're like, cucumbers. What's the code for that? And it's why do I need to do that? I come here so I don't have to do that. And humor in action, man. I don't know. Some of this stuff I get, but I think Henrock said something about, No, this wasn't it. I don't think that they're worried about the screws from the containers. Oh, but yeah, automation seems like that's where it's going. But sometimes I guess I don't know that it means it's a good thing every single time. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do when the robots take over the world, bro?
Surrender.
Assimilate. Let's talk about some good stuff. Back to the Big Apple. If you've been sleeping under a rock, take note of this right here. Take note. New York Comic Con. Mezco officially announced that they will be there. Gallantry, games, and a feast that'll last for hours. I know MC gets that reference. Giveaways, reveals, and exclusives. Are you guys hyped?
Is RumbleCon started yet?
We're gonna go over that. Well, they did announce an exclusive, so I guess.
Gotta have started.
See, you did it, not me. I didn't do it. I let it go, but I thank you.
I love the games. They're fun, you know, and it's fun watching the community get together on it and help each other out. And
yeah,
I like winning the games.
How many have you won, CC? 2?
2.
Minnie's is in chat. Hi, Minnie's. She won one. I remember that. Pre-magazine, please.
Oh, I won a game once too.
Did you? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I won. What did I win? Hawk P40, maybe.
Lucky dog.
Yeah.
I haven't won one.
Won so many he can't even keep track.
But it's nice. It's nice. I just text Mez and tell him I entered, and
oh, is that how it goes? Really? I'm surprised you have to text him and say anything. I thought he had your name on the list, and he's like, give it to him.
Shout out to
Shadow Assassin.
Shout out to Mez. I know he's watching right now. He's in the chat. Kidding. Everybody's getting spammed.
Oh. Great thing for Paul. I hear he said, yeah, definitely. If you missed out on anything, make sure you get on the wait list. Stoked to go to New York. Oh, cool, boy. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Cool.
He'll be there. Nice. A little bit of a tease, and he gets to, come here, little boy. You get to scan your badge. And a free Doc Nocturnal giveaway comic. So it sounds like they'll have plenty of those there, along with future talk of Doc Nock. But, so they did this, right? You got him right there, little blur.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did another graphic. He's over here, and then who's this over here?
It's like Elvis.
Those are those old. Those are those actual roach heads that we got with Gomez years ago.
Is that where we're going with?
Yeah.
Book it.
Timestamp it.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
So this looks like the Decapod. Obviously, we got this guy already, and now they have this. And then if you looked at some of the photos from different people in the community, they some people like D Amazing. If you go watch his review at the end of his review, always does photos. Very informative because you can look at some of those things and see what limitations and stuff. Even if he does go over it in the video, but he had a set of decapods, and I saw a couple other people with decapods in their shots and videos too. So, are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
I think it's going to be expensive this year for New York Comic Con.
Yeah. So to answer your question and to answer Obi's question really quick, I am assuming that they are following the same format that they have been, because New York, they've skipped this for a couple of years now. This is like post-pandemic. So this is the first time that they've gone back since then. So it just follows the same format. We'll put this up here so you guys can see this. But so New York Comic Con is the 17th to the 20th. 16th will probably be the preview night, right? And then while they're doing that, they're going to have RumbleCon. Did I forget the RumbleCon one? No, there it is. They're going to have RumbleCon. And RumbleCon will be on the 19th and the 20th. Those coincide. So you have the actual physical event, but they're separated by the name. So you got New York Comic Con, RumbleCon. RumbleCon will be on the weekend, and that's where all the online stuff happens. So you're probably going to have reveals and everything else like that that you can see. It's kind of to tie both the physical and virtual spaces as one. Hopefully that answers everyone's question.
No, there'll still be questions.
Yeah, it's the same format, but it's cool. It's for people that can't go, and you have it. And I'm pretty sure that they're going to have a bunch of coverage. Everybody that's going to be there will have a bunch of coverage, so you'll get different perspectives. So hopefully we'll see. What are you guys wanting to see, and what do you think that you'll see at New York? Chat too. You can get in on this too.
I think we'll see Doc Knock.
Okay.
Put money on it.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
I think we're going to see Crab Louie. Oh, Ian's just wrote that. I'll pick something else.
Oh, because of the video?
Yeah. But I think
such an awesome video.
Maybe we'll see the Biker Gomez or
Ooh,
the Rumbler in first reveal.
Some big boxes. I'm hoping the Doc card in the lab is
Craven.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I think this is true. Like what Minnie says. A Colin Farrell penguin?
Yes.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, minis. I think that they kind of follow the same format too. So everything that was on display at San Diego, I'm pretty sure that they're going to have that stuff again. Maybe something new. You never know. A lot of people want to see the vehicle, the Rumbler, and the Biker Gomez.
Ooh, the guy from Alistair Gangrene.
Oh yeah.
I want to see that.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
And, this is a good one too. TMNT Shredder.
Oh yeah.
PX Casey Jones.
Oh, that would be cool.
Cece's got a list in front of him. He came prepared. He's like, this is what I need.
Tim Drake would be cool.
Cobra Commander.
Yes.
Oh,
more Joes. Cobra Commander, Baroness.
Shredder.
Yeah, a couple people say Shredder.
Golden Age Thor.
Oh, what?
Golden Age Thor.
Oh, like a
instant
buy
one?
Or?
Yeah, like
instant buy.
Comic book accurate Thor that goes in line with like Cap and Iron Man and Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, they did tease this too. That would be good too. Like Thor, everybody's been asking for that too. This Red Eye Night variant, like they showed how they had that mech suit, the other one. Red Hood. Yeah. Kamen Rider. Yeah, I wonder if they would even try to tackle that. They do have someone that can plug that. I fully expected the Butler to be a 2-pack pack in. No.
Wolverine from Deadpool.
Wolverine? Deadpool? Yeah, that would be cool too. I'm hoping, I think it's a long shot, but I'm hoping to see like a new Hoods member. That would be really cool. I don't think it'll happen, but it would be cool.
Makes sense with being in New York, though.
That's what I was trying to think of, like tying kind of stuff. You know?
Mm-hmm. The Rocketeer.
Oh, I'd love for them to make Rocketeer, man.
Maybe we'll get lucky and get some Venom Last Dance figures. I'm sure we're all looking forward to that one.
On the seamless body.
Joker and Harley Quinn from Joker 2.
Oh, gosh.
That's a pass. Hard pass. Just kidding.
Oh, a seamless body Lady Gaga.
Green Hornet.
Pass.
No,
I meant on Lady Gaga.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Green Hornet would be awesome. All right, let's get to our main one here. Are those plastic enhancements, sir?
Or are you
So-
just getting CD?
No enhancements necessary.
Hmm.
Randy Orton. So they teased this. Shout out to the stop motion guy, Alex. I love that stop motion, man. It was so cool.
Great video.
I wonder how long it took him to make that video.
I don't know. He doesn't ever really give like a lot of the technical stuff. I like his behind the scenes stuff. It's really cool to see that because you get an idea how hard he worked on it.
Dude's great.
Yeah, he is. But that, God, you see all the pieces and everything, and it was just he does a really good job. It's short, it's sweet, it gets the point across, and yeah. And so throughout that, let me put this down so I can kind of skip forward a little bit. But throughout that video, there was a bunch of like little nods and everything too. I don't want to ruin it for everybody, but if you look at some of this stuff that they had these characters pop up right in the first part, and I was thinking, I was like, would you guys be down for these if they came out? This guy looks badass.
Yeah. I like that. He looks like the what was it? Savage Dragon kind of? Is that who he was? Like
Yeah.
Image Comics?
Yeah. This whole crustacean
Oh.
syndicate that they went through, I was like, man, these things could be pretty cool to see. There's a bird out. Oh yeah, there's just better pictures. But yeah, they showed that, and then they showed I forgot her name. I think Leo had mentioned what it meant. It was like Black Widow or something like that, but the female villainess. And Crab Louie obviously made like a shadow cameo, so there was a lot to dissect with this. I had to watch it a couple of times. Did you guys pick up anything else in the video?
Need to pick my wallet up from the floor to try running away.
Yeah. Were you on the fence and then this video pushed it over for you?
Oh. I'm gonna buy it no matter what.
Well, it's mainly like CC. I think CC was. I don't know if CC. Were you into this one like CC when they announced it? Were you like, I got to get this, or?
I was sold when we saw it at SDCC.
Yeah.
That thing was dope. When we saw it then, I was like, yeah. Dope.
Well, they did that preview, and then we all knew it was coming. And then around 10 a.m., if you haven't seen it yet, D Amazing did a great review of this figure, went over some of the stuff. And then they did this rollout, and it was just a flood of Dr. Nocturnal. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even care. I was like, wow, this is so much, but I love it. Shout out to all the people that were chosen for that project and put out fire photos and just coverage. It was just so much. I'll skip through some of this just for them. If you haven't seen it yet, it's spoiler. If you don't want to see it, just close down for about 10 seconds. But Agent Gomez, he's on Instagram. He showed the box. So this is the back of the box. That's the inside of the box. And then the interior part of the box. What's this? Another character? Shout out to Agent Gomez for showing that stuff. And Paige, charge your phone. So they put this up for pre-order. I guess we can walk through the beginning. Were you guys nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually was. You know what's funny is I got kind of stuck in the middle of working. I set an alarm. And no shit, my alarm went off. Like I initially, I was so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot about what the alarm was even set for.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, holy shit, I'm in a bad Wi-Fi spot. So I'm trying to get in a better area of the building to where I can try and get service. And I literally got in and logged in like right before it went live. Like the timing was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Should they remake another Rumble? Let me start that. What about you, MC?
Oh yeah, I was I always have an alarm. I have it. It's labeled Mezco and it goes off like 12:58. It's already saved in my phone. But I was nervous, but I was busy charting and reviewing some stuff, and I just opened up another window and got in and got out right away. So I was pretty happy. No spinning wheel of doom or anything. No blue screen of death.
Yeah, when I got on, so when they announced this, I was like, okay, this is a lot of hype. Everybody already saw it, you know, and then it was going to be an exclusive. Let me pull this down so I can actually go to the screen. And then when I saw the feedback that was going on in the groups, it seemed like it was going to be popular, and I was like, oh crap, this is probably going to be hard to get. The site's going to get so much traffic because it is, you know what I mean? Because it does seem like there's a lot of positive feedback about it. And so I think the first thing I did, I went in and I checked my card. Everything was fine. No problems processing or anything like that. Anybody have processing problems?
Nope.
All right. So that's a check. Nice little win for them. And then this went up and I got in a couple of minutes before it and it was lagging. I was talking to Joey. I'm like, oh God, it's lagging. This is not good. And then got on, they put it up. Buy now. And I got through, and I think you guys have record times, like, right? 1 minute?
Mm-hmm.
1 minute? I stumbled through it because of the PayPal thing, and I still got out probably in like 2 minutes. And then this stayed up because right now, if you don't know, it's waitlisted now. So it lasted quite a long time. 4 p.m. Midwest. 4 p.m. That would be what time for us?
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what part of the Midwest he's talking about. Michigan's in the Midwest.
We are Midwest.
I had a later time.
We are the great Midwest.
But it just waitlisted. That's all that matters. But Red Death sold out quicker than this. Yeah. So obviously they heard some of the feedback. They probably opened up the bandwidth for this, and then also they opened up the pre-order for this too as well. So one of the things probably should highlight on this is the it was 120. I think we were talking about it. Who called it when we were in the chat? Did you guys say 120? It was like 112 or 120 or something like that, right?
You jumped all over. I said 112 and 150.
Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of the same range. I know people probably thinking, oh, this might come with some of the extra bundle stuff. Did you guys think or want it to come with bundle stuff like the car, the lab?
Well, I'm certainly glad it didn't come with a car. I wasn't ready for 350 today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm content with what it came with right now. I've been kind of hemorrhaging some funds lately. CC got me ordering some gridiron studios.
You're welcome.
Bastard. Payback, right?
That's right.
Yeah. I think with everything that we just went over, the whole this is what's coming in Q4, I'm glad they didn't do anything with this like a car or that lab. I know some people were talking about Woodford, like maybe coming, like maybe they thought he was going to be in a 2-pack, but I think it's cool that they kind of chopped him off of there and that maybe kept the price of what it is. I think the price is great, and I'm glad that they didn't bundle it. I don't know if people would have been ready for all that, to be honest with you. But this is probably one of the bigger takeaways. So this is supposed to ship in 6 to 8 weeks. Nerd math for you, it was $120. Nerd math, 6 to 8 weeks. Obviously, they don't count holidays and they don't count weekends. So if you're talking about that projected wise, it comes out to like 60 days or something like that, not including that stuff. So It would be for 6 weeks. You would be expecting this around December 5th. If it's 8 weeks, it would be December 26th. They've done pretty well with doing it beforehand, but remember, we were talking about the strike stuff, and we don't know how that will impact that kind of stuff. So that's your window that you're looking at. So that's why I put on here, it would more than likely be December, if you looked at it. So there, December. And then if we get whatever this is, probably around the same time, depending on when they announce it. So I thought this was a big win for them. It seems like they kind of like focused on some of the things that people, like I said, were disappointed with, and it went really well.
Seemed like a good launch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyone who wanted one certainly had the chance to get one.
Yeah. Was there something that stuck out with this for you?
Oh, the accessories are great.
Mm-hmm.
Let
I
me
like
shoot
that.
on over there.
So I didn't watch Dee's video until after, just because I was busy. So, like CC said, the accessories. I like that gun that he has now, that big gun. And
I do need a new Phantom Knight set, though.
the that mask is pretty cool. I like how Dee highlighted that in the video, putting it on. I like that new kind of like how he like separates it to put it on.
Mm-hmm.
And the mask, of course.
Yeah, this head sculpt underneath is really cool. The one that they have underneath it, it's like a zombie face.
It's supposed to be a secret page.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Oh, my God, I messed it up. Sorry. You can see it right there. Come on.
Somebody spoiled it in the
Yeah. D said he wasn't going to spoil that for anybody, Paige.
Well, we have different audiences here, sir. This is G League. He's A League. NBA League. Let's see here. Yeah, this thing is pretty cool. Did he go over the cape on this?
Nope.
He didn't?
Nope.
Like Legion's upgraded stuff. I'm trying to think of some of this stuff. At least we get a comic. Yeah, it'll be cool, man. It'll add it to another one, like the comic. I wanted everything at once. Sorry, I'm just catching up on some of this stuff. Yeah, so I will give people a heads up on this. When you get this figure, just be mindful of the cape. You're gonna have to work with it a little bit, just to give you a heads up. I'm pretty sure somebody will come out with a tutorial, but I think this is gonna kind of be like the Batman. So just keep that in mind. But there'll be some like little tutorials I'm pretty sure people will put out to kind of help you get through that part of it. So just a heads up. Nothing bad. I'm trying to think of what else I had for this. CC, anything with this that stuck out, like accessory wise or overall wise?
I really like the gas mask and the large gun. I can't remember what's it called, the GX13 or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting to see who will be the first person to post somebody holding that upside down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to do that photo. I'm looking forward to
Where
it.
he's like, yeah, he's holding it like that.
Yeah, remember everybody did that with Spec Ops. You remember that? Everybody had him holding the minigun upside down. So funny.
I do like how that Tommy gun folds up also when D showed in his video, and then it like clips onto his.
That's
like
clever.
kind of hide it under the cape. That was really cool.
Yeah, that thing is badass. It is really cool, man.
Pretty clever.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else.
Ian had a question about the cape.
Oops, sorry, I'm juggling through.
Sorry.
Let's see how. No, I need to catch up. I think Woodford will be packaged in with that car. Yeah, you never know. You never know. That thing's pretty cool too. The mask jaws do not articulate or hinge. The one that I messed around with, it didn't. It was just a mask that went over. Sculpted cape, splash. Sorry, I'm just trying to
Look at those accessories.
Yeah. Somebody mentioned something about this today in the group too. Like they were, you know how it's kind of difficult. Like people gauge how popular or how good a character is if it's sold out quicker.
Yeah.
And that's why I was mentioning the fact that like they obviously did some changes with the website and then also the availability part of it. But I know some characters sell out quicker, but then you also have to like take into consideration license and an IP, you know. I was trying to
Yep.
explain that to somebody earlier today. They're like, well, why does this one sell out faster than the other one? And there's a bunch of layers to it, but one of the things is how well it does during pre-order, you know. If you have a character or a line and it doesn't go well, they're not going to invest more into it,
Yeah.
you know. I'm trying to get to Ian's. I want to know a version something like this. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that people would do it. One thing I wish was accurate is the statue. The hood is missing the center point down on the floor. Yeah. I know what he's talking about too. That statue's nice. He did mention the cape. Yeah. So if you get a chance, highly recommend watching his video. He'll kind of talk over that. Let's go. Where's Ian's thing?
He asked if when you guys are talking about the cape, do you mean the Batman '89 cape or the Battinson cape?
The Battinson cape. Yeah. I think D mentioned it. I was kind of listening because I was doing other stuff, but I would watch his video. Definitely talk about that. But the way it lays, I think you're gonna have to take some of that cape out or do a little bit of mod. It's nothing bad, you know. It's just if you want it to lay down a certain way or do something. I think that's going to be one of the things that a lot of people address, you know. Is this the same one you saw at the convention? Yes, but the one that I saw, that was still in production, you know, so there were some changes. But everything that was here was pretty much on that one. And to me, it felt really good. It moved really well. The guns were cool. I really love this mask. I think I showed it on the show, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Where it's all geared up with the gun, like CC said.
Yeah.
I didn't turn it upside down. Oh,
Missed
full
opportunity.
transparency. I know. I should have. Yeah, that would have been funny. It made fun of forever. I full transparency though. We were taking pictures, and I did put the decapods, things. I pointed them the wrong way. There's no point of reference, you know, at the time. So I was like, and then I put them down because they weren't staying in, and
Yeah.
they needed to be looped up, I guess. So you probably see pictures in the booth and stuff like that. They're down. I think they can go both ways. Yeah, Woodford.
Joke.
Yeah. All this stuff looks cool, man. So hopefully everybody was able to get it. Is this a play party? Are we doing it?
Y'all got them coming.
Good. Nice. And then this comic. You'll get this comic too.
I like that they're doing the magazine style like the other Doc Knock book.
Yeah. Huge bug. Dark Knight vibes. Man, nice idea, Henrock. I wouldn't mind if they revisited that. That's really all I have for that. Anything else stuck out about this with you guys? Anything that you're like, damn, I wish. Again, 6 to 8 weeks ships after New York Comic Con. And I think if we went by, you know, the other ones that they shipped out during San Diego, those didn't take long. Do you think we'll see Doc Knock evolve to Supreme Night Buck? Wow, jeez. I like him the way he is right here. Hopefully they just stay with this. That's all I got. You guys got anything?
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody in the chat have anything else about this? I think this is a solid release, man. I think it's cool.
Definitely looking forward to it. And I think we've all been looking forward to it since we saw it at SDCC. That was a big one. Big surprise.
Yeah. These weapons, man. They
I think
look
I've got a
really
Baghead
good.
Butcher coming, I think.
You do?
I think that was part of that prize thing that I won. Wasn't Baghead Butcher in that?
Oh, and the Halloween stuff?
Yeah.
This looks badass. I'd have to look at that. Have they talked to you about that or gotten back to you? No?
Not yet.
I actually reached out to them and said I was CC, so I'm waiting for that to be delivered anytime now.
Do you guys think that there'll be a Red Death version of this? That's what Carl asked.
Ooh. I'm not opposed to it, like an MDX version or something.
Yeah, that would be cool. Can you imagine this thing in red if they did it?
That'd be great. I love that MDX version with the black mold Mosquatch crystal skull and the little accessories he came with.
Would you guys get the Red Death version?
Yeah.
If they made it?
Yeah. The sword. With it. Green
Here's the
katana.
true test, though. Cece, would you get it? That's the true
Ooh. Man, that's a toughie. That's a toughie. I don't like to do multiples or variants. I probably abstained from it. I didn't get the original Red Dead. I've got the original Doc back that I actually got from you. That's got sentimental value. I've still got that one.
Did he sign it?
And the Phantom Knight kit.
I signed the release form to give it to him. I still have CC's Atticus Doom prize that I asked him for early so I could do a breakdown on it. Still pending.
So we're still waiting on the breakdown, right?
I know, right? I still thank you for that, man. Thank you, bro. You didn't have to do that. That one's special to me. I have it labeled, everything. Do you think we get a different body for Gomez? That would be cool. You know what I'd like to see Gomez on? A seamless body. How about that?
You want some squishy Gomez?
Yeah. A little squishy roach booty. Just kidding.
That's funny.
Do you think we'll see Gomez in New York? It would seem like, would it be weird if you didn't see him there? You know?
Yes.
Like in some kind of form or fashion? I think it'd be a perfect time to show like the biker Gomez.
What if they put Grub up, the giant Grub up for pre-order as well?
Oh, man.
That would be cool. He's so fun. He's fun.
Minnie's just cursing me right now. Like, no, not now.
All I can think of is Anne making Paige take him out of the bed.
You sleeping? I didn't sleep. I haven't sleeping with me. I just take that thing everywhere. I have it on my backpack, and people are like, "What is that thing?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's just my buddy." Where'd you get him at? I'm like, "This is good," you know. I think there's like a bunch of pictures I didn't post because we just pass them around and we just taking funny pictures. But you know, there's some pictures like, it's not safe. You don't do that.
SFW pictures.
Yeah, there was some, but it was kind of funny because it was just, you know, among everybody. But I was like, there's some of them that are like, don't post that. I think the last show there was the you know, the Batman one and the Superman one, and then they had a regular, and then they had the Void Cadet one. I think they were just kind of trying to see what was like resonating with people, you know.
Yeah.
That would be cool, bro. Cowboy Gomez. Yeah, I'd like to see Gomez at New York. That would be cool. I think we're going to see some good stuff, though. What is it? Did they hint at the enhanced body being like Steve Rogers coming out of the pod? Yeah, that does, right? You know, they even had him laying like that. You know how when he did the thing in Captain America? Luchador Gomez. Yeah. Okay, well, that's all I had.
We never did get that
And
most dangerous Gomez or whatever. We never did get that.
no, or the there's a bunch of them. There's that white suit one. There's a couple of versions. Oh, I don't know if I can show you this or not. I was looking at some pictures because because we are talking about Biker Gomez.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get out of this really quick. Run interference for me. I'm gonna try to find it real quick.
CC, now's your chance.
4.
Promote Club CC again.
Yeah.
We see-
Coming to you on Thursday nights. There's the Rumbler. Why doesn't it show it? You're good at this. I suck at it. Can you find the Biker Gomez? I know I have it in the Mezco group. I should just look there, shouldn't I? I can't find it. Well, anyway, if you look at I'll just tell people so we can end it. But if you look at the Biker Gomez that they have on there,
Mhm.
If you look at the back of the, oh man, MC, help me find that picture real quick.
I gotcha.
I have the Rumbler, but I don't have the other one.
I gotcha.
Thank you, sir. But if you look at the back of that seat, I didn't hear anybody talk about it, or point it out. It sounds like the Batman's music almost. What character license or in-house would benefit from the seamless body? A lot of them. I think, personally for me, we talked about it a couple times on the show, but like the bigger bodies that somebody mentioned something like who was it that said they would love to see the Bluto body? They wanted a character on the Bluto body, and I made a comment. I was like, I don't think you want that because it's kind of like a dated body in comparison to what they put out now.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if they improved it, and then we talked about it before, but I think that would make a great seamless body. I think a lot of people are stuck on the Batman 89 thing. I don't think a lot of them have the Ghost Spider-Gwen in hand, and so you can't really see what I'm talking about because you know what I mean? You don't have that in hand. Everybody's comparison is what they've seen with 89 Batman and Alien. They haven't handled the new stuff. So when you say seamless bodies, seamless is the future, stuff like that, people are like, no, I don't want anyone with seamless bodies. So I like asking somebody who has Ghost Spider and get their opinion about it. Henrock has one. Ask him what he thinks about it. Most people that have it, they like it. It's a mixture. But you can get these bigger ones, like you could do Venom in a seamless body because he's in the suit, You're not putting your hands on it. I think there's a bunch of characters you could probably do with it, especially ones that have like those Plastic Man or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could take advantage of that. Predator. I thought that Predator was going to be on seamless body, but that may not have worked out too well because most of that stuff's exposed, right? Did you find it, MC?
I found it blacked out a lot of it, so I'm trying to grab a different picture. It was off their their reels.
Yeah. Kadeem, why wouldn't you want that on your figure, though? That's the big question. Uncle Fester would benefit. Yeah. You have these characters that have strange body types. You have to think like, if you have your regular standard bodies, like you have like a Hero body or Gomez body, all the bucks that everyone's used to, you're not sticking to that mold because you're using seamless body to alter the shape of whatever that character is. So it gives you more range. You can use those plastic bodies like they did with Gwen as the structure for it, but that you can manipulate the aesthetics through the seamless body. I know a lot of people. Okay, cool. I know a lot of people don't like seamless because they're like, oh, it's trash because of the Batman thing. That's why I mentioned like you have soft goods covering that, so you're not really touching it as much. And then Ghost Spider, if you ask anybody that has that one, it's a different body. The design is different. The way they did things are different. It's an improvement over it. See, look, Henrock, he has it. Loves the buck. You got to talk to people who have the figure currently and not base it on the previous offerings that they had, because it's a good figure, man. And crackly is usually due to certain factors. Yeah, exactly. I have aliens. I left an alien figure just in the vault. I just threw it on the table and I left it there. I haven't touched it or done anything with it, and it's an experimental one just to have in there and see if it just breaks down. Nothing's happened to it yet. It all depends. Like I'm telling you, you guys keep putting them under these display lights, these 100-degree display lights.
Sawyer's was laying on the floor of his bedroom, and it's fine. I just saw it.
If you close it, it will crack over time.
Disagree.
I do too.
My kids,
But-
it was laying on his floor, like, and it was posed up in his room for the last 2 years. Now,
I mean, like around the neck if you bend it in. I don't know. I don't put my figures under a bunch of lights. I didn't put any solvents or solutions on them. I took pictures. I think we've all seen those of very extreme posing, and I haven't had any cracks in mine. But again, I don't keep mine under lights. I don't put stuff on it. I don't keep them in prolonged poses, and they're in a climate control environment. Whatever. I'm in Florida with a lot of humidity, and in my house it's 74 degrees. No problems.
damn, Paige is rich. You're running that AC at 74 year round.
Is it bad? Should you not do that? Otherwise, my stuff will be cracking.
I was just, when we leave the house for the day, it goes up to 76, and then it's on a timer to come down to 74.
And I'm not banging on you, Kadeem. Everyone's storage, situation is different. I list what mine is, and I haven't had any problems. But that's just me, I have Storm Collectibles. I heard that they put out a new Street Fighter line.
It didn't D post up a picture on that?
Hmm. Yeah, he did, like Ken or something like that.
Yeah.
My figures are on. No, keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, it was like against the original line. It was like to scale it up, and it's a bigger figure.
Yeah, I did that shot where he's like Van Damming and stuff like that.
Hmm.
How many times I busted Alien out twice, right? This year will be the third year. I can't wait to do that. Like he showed. That's the one I have that's just out.
Yeah.
Another one. Keep it away from the sunlight.
Like a gremlin.
But maybe it won't matter. Hey, yeah, and see, that's what I mean too about. That's why I was mentioning the soft goods. It's a different material and body, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a different design scheme, and you're not touching it with your fingers. You have oils on your hands and stuff like that. That stuff seeps into the material along, like I said, with the other factors, light, dust, because I know some of you guys are dirty as shit because I've seen your details. And then you ever see somebody show the figure and it has like dirt and dust all over it, and they're like, I don't understand why this is breaking down. It's like, look at how dirty that thing is, man. And they're showing like cracks and stuff like that, but it's dry as shit. And it's like, what did you do? Yeah, like that's Ashy Larry. But like, most people don't talk about that kind of stuff. And like I said, it's different for everybody. But when you start asking people, where do you live in the Philippines? Where do you live in Florida? And I keep it out on my porch. And I'm like, there's all these other factors that are being thrown into that cause that stuff to break down. Most of the people that kind of like minimize that stuff, it helps. And then like you said right here, you do have cloth covering over it. So you're not touching it as much. The light's not hitting it as much. And then you wouldn't see any of the cracks, right? Because the clothes are covering it. I don't know. That Power Ranger set's coming. Be ready. You guys are going to have to get used to it. Cece, do you have any seamless body tips? Do you have seamless?
I mean, I've got the Alien and I've got 89 Bat.
How's your 89 Batman holding up?
My 89 Bat hold up good. You know what's funny is that it's funny that you mentioned that because like I found a bunch of those seamless bodies, the blanks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I found like 3 of those. I found like 3 of those when I was cleaning up stuff. I completely forgot I ever bought.
Baller.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy.
There's a new. Oh, these are 2 questions I forgot to get to. How long does it? Oh, yeah. Hopefully, Obi's still here. If not, how long does it typically take to get through the line for the exclusives at the con? I think it's probably different than it was in the past. The last one that they had in San Diego. I would highly recommend if you're going to get there early. Preview night would probably be the best night to go because that's the first night. It's more of a condensed time frame because you're just showing a couple of things, but they had it open to buy exclusives. So go preview night. And then what they do is when you get there and if the line starts forming, they just kind of start wrapping it around. And if they follow the same thing that they did this year at San Diego, they had an allotted amount that they were going to sell each day to give everyone the opportunity to have a chance to get to the figure instead of just selling out on preview night. So get there. If you don't make the daily allocation, just come back the next day. But I would say total time, what did I time it at? The average time between preview night and day 3 when it sold out, the line lasted, I think it was like an hour and a half, and that's when they cut it off. So you weren't in line for more than an hour and a half because everybody bought it and it sold out. But that gives you time to be able to enjoy all the other stuff, and you're not standing in line for 4 hours, and then they say, hey, we're out.
Paige, I'd stand in line for 4 hours to meet you.
Oh, Bobo's going.
No, you wouldn't.
You're right. I just text you, be like, dude, meet me over at Target.
Didn't you start? Oh, the white glove treatment. Yeah.
No Cheeto hands?
I also feel they are speaking from experience with the other lines on Mezco. They don't all have the same material. Yeah, I was messing with who was it? That one thing. I don't know. The Christmas fair would be the next. I think we went out. What is this? People. Yeah, I didn't put that 303 on there. I'll be there on Thursday night for preview night. Cool. You will definitely get one then. Hopefully. Most people don't go to preview night. You guys haven't been to the convention, have you? Right?
Not to New York or San Diego, but I've been to other, like was it C2E2, the Chicago?
You went to it?
Yeah, years ago.
Yeah?
Back when I was a Michigangster like you.
Yeah. Nobody Michigangsters the way you do, MC.
Hey, you know how I do.
You had quite the Michigangster summer.
Well, I had to smuggle some cocaine to Canada. That's why
I didn't realize there was that kind of excitement up here in Michigan. I've been out.
Oh, Joey sent it too. You and Joey sent it. Thank you, Joey, and thank you. Let me do this real quick.
MegaCon, of course, a couple times with Paige. Met up with Paige there.
That was cool. I love Sawyer's costumes.
Yeah, Sawyer's always cosplaying something. I cosplay Sawyer's handler.
I know. She was like, "There's people coming." And he's like, "No photos, no photos."
Only one. Make it count.
I don't know. Somebody may have pointed this out, but obviously this is the Ghost Rider bike. A couple little mods and everything. Did anybody point this out?
Looks
little
like jacket on the back, yeah.
Did anybody point that out?
Green.
Has anybody said anything about that?
I remember we talked about it in our group chat.
Yeah, I didn't see it online or anybody say anything, but I could be wrong. I don't listen and read everything, but I don't remember anybody really talking about that. But it's a sleeveless one. That looks pretty cool.
Is it fully patched, do you think, or you think they're just prospects for the gang?
The biker gang. The Roaches of Anarchy.
I love that. That'd be pretty badass. Like Death Adder and man, that'd be great. You know that I know we kind of went through this already, but that just sparked. Maybe we'll see some more of the old Hazard Squad. Maybe we'll get another one. McGuff.
Oh, yeah. What did you say? I just think
McGruber.
Yeah. T-Birds. Minnie's had it right. I would. That's another thing too. Hoods, and then like you guys said, maybe some Hazard Squad. I wonder if they're trying to pack that in with the Rumbler. Like we talked about that before. Like having a figure or two, just so they can complete the team.
Cece's got room in the garage for one more.
Yeah.
I'm running out. When they started talking about that Dragonfly, you know how they're sending out the emails to confirm the addresses.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be somebody go, "Oh, my address, name check." And they
the Ghost is coming soon too.
Yeah.
It's going to be so cool to see you hang up all 6 of those at your house, though.
Paige.
Dragonflies.
Yeah.
They look good.
I got one, man. That thing is huge, and the Rattler. I already had to rub Anne's feet for 45 minutes just so I could hang it in the living room. Anyway, alternate jacket. That's all I had. And look, we almost went 2 hours. We stopped at like 1:20, but then we had this banter that went for 20 minutes. Are we happy today? Everything can go okay? We're all good?
We're all good.
It was a good win? Yeah.
Now we just
I made
need
sure you said
We're
what?
checking for shipping every day.
For what? For the
For Doc Knock.
Oh, don't do that. Jeez. Where's my shipping notification?
Junkyard. We'll get Junkyard Joe before we get Doc Knock, I would assume, right?
I don't know. Like, I think, what did that wheel out to? I think I mentioned it on the last show. We missed you, man. We missed you.
Hurricane suspension came through, and
yeah, you guys got it a lot worse than we did, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, not
He's out there losing the streets.
My friend, he lives literally 5 minutes from me, and he lost everything.
Oh, wow. Like, did he have insurance?
Yeah, but I've heard that they're not. The flood insurance is not doing too good.
Yeah, because they took such a big hit. Everybody's putting in claims.
Yeah, so I have friends that live in Asheville, and they got it worse than us, of course, up in North Carolina.
Do you guys have obviously power and stuff like that, but like the roads and everything, is that better now?
Yeah, like down by the beaches is still pretty destroyed. Where I am, I'm in this like high spot in, for those, I'm in St. Pete, I just dox myself, but I'm at like, when it floods, we become like an island. Everything around me floods, and I have a big moat. Okay, I'm the king of the castle. So we're in like the highest spot in Pinellas County. Well, there's a couple higher spots, but it's nice. But the surrounding areas were bad. There were a lot of roads that were like flooded out, a lot of washed out. I saw a lot of damage. It was bad. I had some people at work that lost their cars because e-cars and things like that, of course, or the water just got so high where they flooded out and destroyed the engines with all salt water. So I was very lucky. I don't know. Florida's getting a little too Florida for me. Might be time to explore other options.
No. You can't get insurance down insurance companies. MC and I've had a couple of conversations about Florida insurance.
Yeah, we've been getting boned pretty hard.
Yeah, it's just, oof, but it made me very thankful. You know, I saw some of that news footage. I was like, geez, I can't imagine like if something came through and wiped out everything, but even just your collection. I know that that's stupid to say in the grand scheme of things. Do you know what I mean? But I was thinking because it was flooding everywhere. I was thinking to myself, I go, what happens if it starts flooding here? And then I had that stupid moment where, like, which figures am I going to take?
Pick three
Get
for
the
you.
dogs, Paige. Get the dogs. No. Where's that? Where's my Frank Miller? Black and white. This is gonna be liquidated. Well, anyway. Same in Charleston with the insurance is $49. All right. Well, that's all I have. What do you guys got? Anything you guys want to finish up on? Or we kept it under 2 hours.
Yeah.
And a nice attendance tonight. Thank you everybody for showing up. Appreciate it. Hopefully we met your standards of entertainment.
You got some stuff you got to get busy at anyway, Paige. So we don't want to hold you up anymore.
Yeah. Mezco Alien. I did see that. Like people with their legs like snapping. Still waiting for Mezco customer service to send a replacement part. They need a separate team for customer service. I would try to follow up with them on it. Is that waitlisted or is it available? I lost everything in a fire and still live on the top. Yeah, man, congratulations, man. I don't envy anyone losing everything. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. I had a fire when I was younger and it sucked, man. Nothing. I was lucky I was in the service though. Because we went to the Airman's Attic. MC, you know that one? The Airman's Attic?
But what's that? I'm sorry.
The Airman's Attic. Did you guys have that? It's a station on base where like everybody just kind of donates stuff.
Oh,
because when you lose everything, you're like, what am I gonna do?
Something else I can't remember. We had something similar.
Yeah, you just go there. It's kind of like what is it? A Goodwill, and everybody so we got some like pots and pans. You just got essentials, because everything is gone, clothes, everything. I think they gave me an advance so I could get uniforms because even all my uniforms are burnt up. That sucked, man. I don't envy anybody. And that was a safety net. I can't imagine just starting fresh. Just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because maybe you can't go back to work because everything's been, the natural disaster's gone through your place of business too. So like, it's like, oof, God, I feel bad. Anyway, we don't want to end it off on that. We had a good day today.
Today was a good day.
It was. I got on their socials and said thank you. I know you shouldn't have to say thank you or anything like that, but I think it helps. It shows them like on the thing I put on like Doc Knock stuff. I was like, yo, this is cool. You guys, they that's one thing I didn't cover too. They were pretty good about the communication part about. They sent out a post that said this is going to sell out pretty soon. So if you're thinking about it, you better jump on it now. They didn't say that, but you know what I mean? Like it's going to sell out just to give you a heads up.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is pretty good. So I got on there and I said something to him because, just like if you dish it out bad, you should be able to say, hey, this was cool. You guys did a good job today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it. We hit 2 hours. Anybody got anything? Nope.
Mm-mm.
All right. Take us out, MC.
Good luck at MezCon. RumbleCon. That's it. It's officially started. You heard it here first.
because NECA put out their exclusive. Posted, they say, Knock Doc had a few left, so people, if you want. Oh, thank you. Should we go and look? Let's look at that really quick. It says waitlist on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked it. It says waitlist. Someone on Facebook posted and said that Doc Knock had a few left, so PO if you want it. Maybe it ended. Thank you for putting that out, man. Thank you, Kadeem. Thank you. Oh, next week for the return of everything, we'll do some kind of contest thing leading up to New York. We'll do something for that too. I still have 2 shows we did previous with the check-in, the tap-in stuff, so that'll be added to it. But we'll do something for that. We'll figure it out. I mean, I was talking about how you said they gave us a warning. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool, saying, hey, they had it up. That's it. Cece?
Remember to help control the pet population. Please have your pet spayed or neutered. Or Doc Knock will do it for you.
I thought you would say more. You're the champion.
I don't want to rub it in too much. You know what I mean? I'm just,
He's a humble champion. He lets the belt do the talking for him.
when it comes down to crunch time, the real champ shows up, when your back is against the wall, you're down 0-5. Yeah.
Best of 9 series.
Yeah.
Avoided the sweep.
That's right.
I was working and I go, crap, I need to check. He's asleep. I know I got him.
CC ain't
but
sleeping.
I need to check. No, I said, I know I got him. He's probably sleeping. I haven't seen him doing anything right now. I was like, let me check. I went and I checked and I go, it's there. And then right then and there, I said, it's been 15 minutes. I lost. And I go in our chat and I go, there it is.
Yeah.
And I went to his page and I go, I knew it.
Yeah.
Hats off to you, sir. Hats
Yes,
off.
sir. Yes, sir. I'm back on the board.
Yep. Well, I want to say thank you again for everybody that tuned in. It was a great turnout tonight. If you watched the show in its totality, if you jumped in, jumped out, appreciate any kind of time that you shared with us. We appreciate it. We love you like brothers and sisters. Because Minnie was here. Did you see Minnie's was here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see her. Oh, there she is, right there. Hope all is well. Yeah, Paul, Mers, Dean, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys spending time with us. Hope you guys got some. What's that little buzz phrase of things? I hope that you got value out of what you watched tonight. If you got value, please consider. But thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it. It was great talking Toyz with you guys. You guys take care. Have a good night. I need a better sign